He's not worth. He's not.
He's not even like.
He's not worth half. Of
Armchair
Shamari
Gaffers, episode 63.
66.
In your end is 60 seconds. In my end is 66.
So this in South London, this is episode 66. In North London, this is episode 60.
What if you're in East?
They don't count. East is basically North's little brother.
Hey, let us know in the comments below how you feel about
what
that.
you think of that.
Guys, before we start the podcast, what's like a football song for you? What's a song you hear that makes you think about football?
On my album is a track featuring Armour called ACG.
Check it out.
What?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Jürgen.
What about you, SB? What's your
Jürgen.
Jürgen? Yeah.
Yeah, by someone called Scorch.
That's on my album.
Scorch, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he's there. Safe.
Okay, Dan. What about you?
I've run out of Scorcher tunes referencing football. However, I'm gonna go to Don Strapsy, one of his early freestyles where he just says footballers' names.
Naturally.
Shout out to SC Dons, man.
I feel like this didn't go where I wanted it to go because
Where are you going? Sweet Caroline now.
He wanted all of that shit, didn't he?
It's coming.
It's not that,
none of those.
John Barnes.
So obviously, I'm what's
Gotta
called
move.
John
for
Barnes.
armchair gaffers who are uninitiated. I'm known as
A footballing terrorist.
let me ignore you. I'm known as an old head. Yeah, because I'm
Oh, you've crossed over.
I'm an old head now. And I remember one of my first video games. Yeah, was World Cup '98. You guys remember this game?
FIFA.
No. Yeah, FIFA World Cup '98. Yeah.
When NBA was it?
And they had a song, I get knocked down.
Love again.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it. I get knocked down.
Big shoes.
So whenever I hear that song,
yeah,
I think about I think the logo for '98 France was that bird. You know the bird on their thing.
Yeah.
It had the yellow beak. That was the mascot.
Oh, okay.
You know when I
remember that one.
when I hear that song, do you know what I just hear? What I just see? Curtains.
Yeah.
Curtains.
Men with curtains. Women with curtains.
I'm gonna let it be known. Now my hair's longer. Sometimes when you're getting your hair done, there's a moment.
You got curtains.
There's a moment.
I'm there as well.
Where you're doing the 90s boy band.
The part you got the part in
E17.
and I'm like, certain time I'm like, could I rock it?
You can.
But it's like then I'd have to straighten it. Then it starts getting drug-barish. It's all mad.
Yeah, you don't
just
want to do the drug.
disgrace.
Guys, let's talk about football.
Let's start the show, man. Welcome back to Armchair Gaffers. We have a full complement, full squad, no COVID breakout. You have
Back,
yourself
baby.
Walks, SB,
back, baby, I'm
Scorch,
back.
and Hesse. The show is available on all good listening platforms. Not many people sent us their screenshots of their Spotify Wrapped as us being the number one podcast.
Nobody
Don't let yourselves down. Screenshot
One person did it.
DM them to us.
Wait,
on Twitter, one person.
if we're your number one
Listened
podcast, let us know, because the more you let us know, the more we can grow the pod, the
Yes.
more we can give you. And
They're going to help us in the contract negotiations.
I got
real shit.
We got a DM on Instagram during the week. I forget the user's name, the supporter's name. He's like, "Hey guys, love your podcast, but why does a random bell sound every so often?" And I was pushing the pram at the time. Yeah, hands were cold. Yeah, I couldn't really reply, so I put it from my pocket. I'm thinking like, "What's going on?" And then I was like, because I couldn't respond, it gave me time to think.
Yeah.
I was like, well, obviously you can see that there's a bell ringing, subscribe button,
Obviously.
right now.
Okay.
And then I was like, wait, hold on, maybe he can't see the bell. Turns out, that this person only listens to us on Spotify. I'm not sure if he's ever watched the pod, and I find that I like that.
Sick, man. Sick.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought he was gonna say he was visually impaired
Okay, and that was
Well, he may or may
like-
not be.
Science.
He may or may not be.
and likes to listen to the soothing sounds of
the dulcet tones.
the dulcet
Shall I
tones
do-
of ACG.
Should I do my voice again?
Yes, Scott. Yes.
Good.
Hello and welcome back to Armchair Gaffers, the only football show that you need. Mondays, Armchair Gaffers. Tuesdays, Armchair Gaffers.
Wednesday.
Armchair Gaffers.
Thursday.
Oh God! Please, could we stop that? If you are watching on YouTube, please make sure that you are subscribed and have your notifications on. If you're on Spotify, you'll probably hear a bell ring sometime now.
No, I'm gonna
You
mute them. I'm gonna mute them.
You're gonna mute all the
I'm
bells
gonna mute
for
the bells.
Spotify crew.
Oh, for that guy.
Yeah, because why not, man? He's why not, innit?
Is that what we do now?
Little bit of feedback. It's
Listen,
going off in the Everton game. Okay, still 2-1.
Also, we never say this. If you do listen on Spotify, click the follow button.
Yeah, of course.
Wait, can I just say on a just random?
Take it.
Fuck me, I've missed all of not that. I've missed all the man being together.
Yeah, we're back, man. We're back.
Slip.
We're back.
Slip.
We are over any obstacle in the way, and yeah, it's press gas time.
And quickly, this is episode 66, I think,
Or 60.
or whatever it is, or 61. I don't know, man. Who
We've
knows?
done a lot.
Yeah.
60, whatever it is, yeah. 60 something. That means we've sat down and done this 60 times.
Fucking hell.
Doesn't feel like it, does it?
He does.
Oh, SB's had enough. SB's had enough. I guess it's time to get started and talk about the football. Yesterday in the Premier League, which would have been the 11th of December, it was the first day in Premier League history with 5+ games where more than 50% of the goals have come from the penalty spot.
Fantastic.
What is
What a
going on?
horrible
Fantastic.
weekend.
What?
Outstanding.
Not one for the purists.
Like,
Amazing.
You want to see penalties, Scorch?
No, that's what I'm.
That's what. Oh, that's what I'm saying.
Guys, I've got a question for you guys.
Please.
What ingredients make a perfect penalty? Like, what do you have to do?
I was gonna ask. I'm gonna ask a similar question.
I was gonna say something.
Well, like, what do you have to do to the
Powerpuff
ball
Girls.
in your run up and everything to make the perfect penalty? I'm gonna ask you first, Dan.
I think the perfect penalty goes in above halfway.
In above halfway. SB, what makes the perfect penalty?
On the floor.
Leonhard, Scorch, what about you? What makes the perfect penalty?
Just go on the other side. For me, that's my preferred.
Just the other side.
Jess, what's your ingredient?
So, as you guys know, every week I spend all my money investigating some subject or other. Many times I'm helped by the fabled metrics. Shout out metrics.
These fucking Mitchell.
I've done some investigations, yeah. Spent all my money. That's why now I'm drowning my souls in the bowl. The ingredients that make a perfect penalty, you know, accuracy, deception, height,
Power.
yeah, all these things. The most important thing in a penalty, according to metrics, is that it goes in.
Pretty much.
Yeah, crosses the line.
Stating the obvious award goes to Jess this week.
Do you know what I was gonna ask you lot though?
Go on.
Just quickly. Who's got your all-time best penalty run-up? Because there's there's two people in specifically in mind that their penalty tech, like
For me, it has to be one of my favorite strikers of all time. I know I'm an Arsenal fan, but it is Ruud van Nistelrooy. Love him.
God of side net. I probably shouldn't say this as a Man United fan anymore, but Carlos Tevez' run up that he introduced was mad.
what was his thing?
It was like a straight run up, but then there was a turn on it.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's very
was new.
not for you.
No.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
Man's
What's that?
Jorginho. I don't
hop.
understand.
is
I don't understand
jumpage.
how.
Why
the
does it throw
hop
keepers so
gives
much?
it an
Bro,
advantage?
I don't understand.
Because
I
bro,
don't get it.
he's
Keepers
hopping, yeah,
melt.
and the keepers are just like
He looks like he
collapsing.
should be X.
like. We're gonna get to that anyway.
I like the fact that I think he went through a little period where he missed a few.
Bro.
Earlier in this season,
he showed
yeah,
still
built it back.
he missed in the Euro final.
yeah,
Yeah. Like, and guess what he done?
kept doing it.
The exact same
Keep
thing.
taking them.
I love it. Do you know what I'm sad I didn't see more of? Was that the 8-minute Paul Pogba run up free kick.
Yes, we haven't seen that for a while.
Small steps.
Do you know-
small steps?
I'm just gonna throw this one out there. I don't know if you lot remember him, Oscar Cardozo.
Benfica, don't
part
insult
of
me.
the
I'm
front
gonna leave the
line.
pod.
The
Football
infamous trio.
Football manager legend.
Bro,
Di Maria, Cardozo, who's the other one?
Was it Aymar?
I don't know.
I'm there at the time at Benfica.
Yeah, those three.
Bro.
I believe it was
He's a
Aymar.
football manager legend.
But yeah, they had a
Oscar
great run.
Cardozo's penalty run up.
Where is he now? School?
Probably
I don't
someone.
know.
Mexico.
He's probably retired.
You
but
got- you got-
YouTube. Get on YouTube. Go look at Oscar Cardozo's pens.
He has to
He
be.
just runs. He looks like a he looks pretty composed, and then he just runs as fast as he can.
He's not composed.
He runs as fast as he can and whacks it. And just honourable mention, not the new school, old school. Borussia Dortmund, Robert Lewandowski.
Shower doves.
bro. He used to do this side thing. Goes like that. And proceeds to whack it.
Yeah, I feel
Why
like
are you
his
shuffling?
conversion rate from the spot is bonkers.
No, but this is the thing. I seen him miss that. What's it called though?
At Bayern.
He used to do the recce thing at Dortmund. Obviously, once he got to
Trying to
Bayern,
perfect and polish
no.
his game.
No, Roma nigga said, "Yo, I seen this thing where you're doing this fun thing when there's points on the line."
Yeah, efficiency
Remember
first.
that.
And one person before we go, he doesn't take penalties anymore, but Fabinho is probably one of the best penalty takers ever.
Wait, you know what's mad, yeah?
Ever.
On FIFA, Football Manager, any game that's not actually real life, his penalties is mad.
Is it?
And in real, bro, it's like 99. And then, bro,
Doesn't
in
miss.
real life,
I don't know if he's missed one.
he doesn't take penalties.
He must have took penalties at Monaco or something.
Like,
Yeah.
he takes them
That's
whereby
mad.
the keeper is in touching distance, but they don't dive.
Oh, he's an eyes man.
He just finishes you. Yeah.
An eyes
It's mad.
man.
It's mad.
Eyes man.
But I guess speaking of penalties, there were a few in the Chelsea Leeds game at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea ran out 3-2 winners. It was partly the Rudiger show, and also VAR played its part. Will we call this an important win for Chelsea? Are we sensing struggles? What is the issue?
I before I get there, I thought about Scorcher during that game, because Scorcher says this thing that if you score an own goal, you then go and score. Yeah, and it was
Typically.
it's kind of reversed. What's that guy's name? Number 10, Rodrigo. Who scored the penalty?
Rafinha.
Rafinha, that's the one. He scored a penalty and then gave away a penalty. So it was like,
He contributed
yeah,
at both
so
ends.
crazy. Chelsea fans, yeah, they always get in the inboxes and in the comments, and a few of them have been saying recently that this Marcos Alonso guy is not it.
Bro, last year we were giving him high praise.
Somebody called him the Black Trent Alexander-Arnold. I don't know who said that. I don't know who would say that.
He's warm.
The
I'm warm.
white Trent. He's a left-footed Trent.
That's what it was. The
He-
left-footed Trent.
As it stands, he definitely isn't.
Probably not the left-footed Trent. At the
No.
moment.
We could take that back.
I haven't answered your question yet. I just wanted to point out Alonso before I forget. I might come back to him.
Been a bit of a bomb scare.
The sign of a good team. People would think I'm a Chelsea fan the way I talk about them.
I'm not going to say anything.
The sign of a good team, yeah, is getting through when the chips are down.
Yes.
I've said this before on the podcast early in the season when they were down to 10 men and they managed to hold off Liverpool. What was it, 1-1? It was a draw. whatever
Down
it
to
was.
10 men. Yeah.
Yeah, and they drew.
Away from home.
For me, if that was Arsenal, yeah, they getting smoked 4-0, yeah, before half time. Yesterday in the game that they possibly could have lost, they didn't lost,
Yes.
or whatever the word should be.
They were up against it on the ropes. Leeds played their part in making it entertaining. People say that championship wins are usually 1-0. There were Liverpool won 1-0 yesterday. Man City won 1-0. Is this like a championship winning win?
I think so.
Are
man.
we
Like they got
sure?
they got how many players missing? Loads of players missing, and you're still somehow getting the points. I know they lost.
No,
against-
their squad is ridiculous though. Let's not do they've got players missing. And this other thing as well, we say, oh, they've got players missing. Who? What's their first team? Because to me, I don't know what it is. Who's there going to be their top goal scorer this season? Ain't got a clue.
It's not going to be Lukaku.
Who's going to be the second one? Ain't got a clue. Who's going to get the most assists? Ain't got a fucking Scooby-Doo. It might be the centre back. Like for me, you see Chelsea, I think they're such a sick team, such a sick squad, and I've been saying this. And man, I think you're starting to see it. Like you're starting to see teams are working out how to have some kind of not to be overwhelmed by them. Maybe not to have mad success against them, but
You're giving
it's
yourself
getting
a
harder
chance.
and harder for them to overwhelm teams. I feel like I've been seeing this for quite some time. Like this, the games are not as straightforward as the score lines are making it seem.
No, the Watford game where they managed to get a win. Watford probably should have taken something from it.
Like, I've seen a few of them,
Struggles in the Champions League against Zenit.
and then like
Conceding goals.
you see like this thing as well, like where we've got like forwards that we like. They do this thing where it's like, oh yeah, we're sharing the goals around, which is cool, yeah. But it's like that's actually somebody's job.
Whose job is that? Is it £90 million?
look at you.
97.
Lukaku at 97 million. Is that his job? Because he's coming off the bench. He was out he missed 5 games, but the way he's being kind of reintroduced to the team, you'd think that he had like a longer layoff.
The vibe I get is like, oh, is he like
Not
you're
sure?
steady? And like, I was wondering that myself.
I'm
I was
not
thinking,
understanding.
is it like he? I
it's-
couldn't work out. Is it he's not ready, and you're trying
That's
to.
your
ease him
main
or-
man. Don't you just put them straight back into the team when they're fit?
if he's fit, yeah.
Because he's fit.
But maybe I don't know enough about. Being honest, I don't know enough about Thomas Tuchel. You know, there are some managers that are that way inclined. They're like they have a more cautious approach. Like, but
I noticed that
Fishy.
Timo Werner grabbed a couple.
Blood.
Wow,
clot.
there's been an earthquake.
Oh, gee.
Look at this.
do you know what it is? I'll be honest with you, lot. Bro, I've been on the road so much. I just needed I needed a thing today, man. I needed a little cushion.
Oh, fair. Fair.
Timo Werner grabbed a couple, right?
In midweek.
Yeah. And someone compared one of his goals to Robin van Persie goal. Someone, I think
It's
maybe a
interesting.
Dutch commentator. Rafael van der Vaart was in attendance.
Oh my
Oh
god.
no, Uncle.
The Maguire's best
He gives me. I have started drinking a fair bit, and I'm just gonna say what I want, and I'm here for that. The Dutch don't.
You know what it
really
is? He's
hold-
just
hold their
Dutch.
tongues.
He's just
Yeah.
Dutch.
He's just
Do you know-
Dutch.
no, he's not. He's not just Dutch. He's Dutch, and he played for Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Too
So
funny.
in his mind,
He's just like, yeah, he just does.
Do you want to know what Van der Vaart said after
What's
Werner
he
was
say?
compared? Sorry,
Sorry.
Everton are putting the pressure on Palace.
Great
Watch,
save.
watch
85
out! Watch
minutes
out!
gone.
If that thing is gonna drop again.
No, it's up here. It's cool.
No, it's not up on the other side though.
no, it's never gonna be.
Oh, cool.
Do you want to know what Van der Vaart said after?
Wham said,
He said to his commentator or whoever it was, "If you compare Timo Werner to Van Persie again, I'm going to walk out."
Fair play, man.
I feel like he was probably being serious.
genuine. Yeah.
I love that kind of negativity, pessimism.
That's what gets.
I'm all
That's
about.
what gets you going.
Everyone thinks
yeah.
someone was smiling and laughing and joking. Yeah, that's all there is to me. Now there's other layers to the onion.
There's a
yeah?
dark,
And I like
dark
that bit.
side.
Do you know one time? This is when I realized, his thing's a bit Dutch, a bit separate. So Gareth Bale was really coming into his own in the Premier League, and so they interviewed both of them after the game. Do you remember what I'm talking about?
I don't know what happened, but I'm just finished already.
So they interviewed them both after the game. So I think Van der Vaart had scored or had Bell scored. One of them had scored or whatever. Or maybe they both scored or whatever. Anyway, so they were saying they were interviewing the two of them. Yo, the game, blah, blah, blah. And they was like, Rafa, he's Gareth Bell. You know, he's got some left foot, hasn't he? And he was like, yeah, it's quality player, whatever. And he's like, yeah, he's almost, he's catching up to you, like he's catching up to you, yeah. The way he began laughing, the way he began laughing
Don't
in
even do
Gareth
it.
Bale's face was so mad. He was like, no, he's got some way to go.
Yeah, there's levels in this life.
So normally,
Levels to the
normal.
Respect that, man.
And I
It's good
clocked,
stuff.
you're just Dutch. It's just Dutch.
It is what it is. Chelsea's defensive prowess seems to have vanished a little bit. They've conceded 8 goals in their last 3 games, and that's as many as in their previous 18. What do we think has changed?
N'Golo.
In front.
Yeah.
Are we adding N'Golo to the injury-prone?
Yeah.
Remember I was saying it's starting to get a bit. You're cold, but
Bit
Like,
party.
My Chelsea fan, one of my friends who's a big Chelsea fan. Every week he's just like, yeah, this is great because Kante can just have a rest now and then he can get rested. I'm thinking, why does he need to be rested so much all the time? But he's been saying this for months.
he's been doing it.
Kante this is good for Kante because he can just play this game. I'm thinking, bro, this is Kante, bro. He covers like half of the world. Like,
Yeah.
how does he need a break? But he needs a break.
I think Mason Mount being back is massive for Chelsea. He's kind of silencing and beating the allegations of not, I guess, putting up enough contributions.
Chelsea's
I think
most
if
important
Chelsea are to be successful this year, he has to be playing week in, week out again.
I'm
I
excited.
know we gassed him up last year, but I think with him they're a different animal.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, he's now people understand Mason Mount. Now he's got a new level of pressure, a new level of competition.
Expectation.
Competition,
What do
and
we
pressure.
think the shush celebration?
I don't know what that meant.
I think it's just for the Leeds fans.
I don't know what that meant, but listen, I like whatever the guy does. I'm for it.
Do you know what? Do you know what it is? When we thought he was something else, it was like
Lampard's son.
like
which isn't true. Lampard denied it in a conference.
Like when we thought it was something else, I didn't really think. And when man kind of clocked to what he actually is, it's like, yeah. But more than anything, I think with Chelsea, I feel like he understands Chelsea, like their values or whatever the fuck. Like he's a firm representation of Chelsea, and I feel like whoever the gaffer is, whatever the system is, whatever the fuck you want to do, chances are you're probably better off with Mason Mount.
Mescayon Club, Chelsea. That's usually he understands the club, and I won't say.
Oh yes.
Club.
Okay,
Chelsea.
Chelsea equivalent, whatever that is.
More than a club, bro.
Mescayon in Chelsea.
Mescayon in Chelsea.
Club.
Mescayon, let's have you.
He's just saying things, you know.
Is no one else excited about the prospect of Conor Gallagher and Mason Mount linking up next year at Chelsea? Am I the one that's excited?
I'm not.
I think about it every
excited
day.
just yet, but I guess Barkley is getting minutes. Ruben Loftus-Cheek is getting minutes occasionally.
Saul even got a couple minutes.
Saul's 90 across the whole season,
Perfect.
which is
He's
good, I
playing.
guess.
He's playing left wing back from the bench
Let's move on.
on loan.
Let's
Anyone
move on.
worried about Leeds yet?
Nah, not now.
Still not.
I was
Patrick Bamford return.
I was. But then I'll be honest. Sometimes you gotta just reset and think raw. I just think back to the great man Sean Dyche.
Hey, listen. Sorry, before you got here, Scorch. Yeah, it feels like Scorch somehow finds a way to say, "Oh, Sean Dyche is so good." You wasn't here yet, Dan. You weren't here. Sorry, continue.
Honestly, it just takes me back to the words I once heard from the great man. But you know what he
You
says
need to link him, bro.
every single season, after they get turned over,
All the time. Yeah.
he says, well, you know, the result didn't go our way, but the performances are there, and the results will come. And you know what?
That's where you are with them.
It does.
I'll be honest. I look at. They're going through some real shit. They got some little boy.
Your guy
Gelhardt.
scored.
He's wavy. He's
First
wavy. I love the
Tyler
kid.
Roberts, your other guy, assisted him
He's
as
a
well.
wavy. He's not. I'm not. He's not
Yeah,
over
but-
here.
yeah.
Cool guy though.
But Gelhardt can be over here.
Llorente is fucking hell. Ball
good.
player.
What do we think
Forshaw.
of the Forshaw? What a player.
Whoa!
What a player.
Wait, you see Forshaw. I don't know this guy. They just dropped him in,
Had bad injuries, yeah.
and he's
From Championship.
Premier League standard.
He is tidy
What?
as it gets.
How high is the ceiling,
I'm not sure because he looks like an old man, but I know he's not.
bro? He's giving me should be somewhere else vibes.
He's got
Maybe
like
come over here.
JWP and them kind of guys.
Is that what- I don't know, I'm asking.
I just like him. He's a very, very
Tidy.
good, tidy footballer.
Aesthetically pleasing.
Before we move on from Chelsea, Rudiger. Any words on Rudiger?
Oh no, I got something to say.
Any words on Rudiger? Because he is just all action.
Shit.
Whoa! He won 2 penalties.
Yeah.
No,
The guy won 2
no,
penalties.
he won 2 penalties from
Back and in. I couldn't believe it.
no
Being a shit-
left
being a shit house.
centre back.
Yeah. So that's what I wanted to say. Antonio Rudiger won 2 penalties, and what he was doing, was backing in. Yeah.
The
I feel
second
like-
one was
I
a
feel-
nightmare to give away.
I feel
No, but wait,
What are you thinking?
no, just break it. Just understand. Yeah?
So the centre back,
no,
yeah.
look, wait. Centre back, yeah.
So let me just explain for a lot of our American followers, because you guys are still playing soccer. So I'm trying to explain what happens in football.
No, soccer ball.
Soccer ball. Okay. So he's playing centre back. That means his job is
What way is he facing?
he's facing away from goal, back to goal.
He's facing the
No,
left
he's
wing back. Yeah.
defenders. When you're a defender, like, what way do you like?
When you're defending, traditionally your back is towards your own goal. Okay.
All right, cool. Yeah.
So
no, I
for
was-
most
yeah.
of the game as a defender, you're facing the opponent's goal. Okay.
Alright, yeah.
Strikers may have their back to the opponent's goal because back in, get the ball to feet, then
Yeah,
turn.
I need to see the game.
I tell you, you should never do that. Yeah, your centre back should never be in the opponent's box, back to goal, backing in.
Oh
winning.
my god, he's the best.
Was that Conor Gallagher?
Yeah.
But if you see what Coleman's done, Coleman has killed himself there. He's tried to
Conor
kick it.
Gallagher?
He's tried to take a quick free kick it off Schlupp. He's missed Schlupp and passed it to Crystal Palace.
Give us a moment, people. We need to. I missed this. Okay.
What a goal.
Wait.
Palace have just
Gets the
scored.
Free
What a
kick.
shit house.
Free kick. Tries to take it quick, getting booked. Miss. Second ball drops. Absolute shambles.
Gallagher picks it up.
2 touches.
Edge of the box.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Coleman.
Coleman, you've had a bit of a mare recently. I'll
Is
be
he,
honest.
is he still the skipper?
Sorry,
Yeah.
guys. We're just breaking down Conor Gallagher. Hey, who said a minute ago that they're excited for Conor Gallagher back at Chelsea?
Say it again.
Somebody said a minute ago that they're excited about Conor Gallagher going back to Chelsea.
I said I wasn't necessarily. but I
Somebody
think he'll get
here
minutes.
said it.
A Mason Mount, innit?
And Mason Mount. I don't know who said it. Someone said
Oh
it.
shit! It was me, innit?
Do you know what I really like about Conor Gallagher?
What's that?
More than anything,
The hair.
intensity.
Yeah, it's not always pretty to watch.
I like man that
He
rate their
doesn't give a fuck about looking cool.
You'll get a lunge, you'll get a tackle, you get a bit, and then some quality.
You see that? You see the
Second
headband
double.
he's got. Yeah. See the headband. I thought it was to look cool. No.
No.
It's to keep the hair.
Yeah, because I'm
out
going
of
to
the
be
face.
face.
I'm intense, I'm running 100
Because
miles
you
an
see
hour.
my thing, he's gonna get the way he's moving, and he's got curly bangs, wavy bangs.
Windy.
You know,
I saw midweek Moise Keane playing for Juve.
good header.
Good header, but he didn't have a hairband on, which lets me know he doesn't play it at an intense enough
intensity.
level.
Yes,
'Cause
indeed.
when I play it, I'm straight ponytail.
Moving on. Talking of intensity.
What? I've got a lot.
Liverpool played Aston
I don't
Villa at Anfield yesterday. It was one of those occasions under the lights and Anfield. Everyone's singing "You'll Never Walk Alone," and all of the plaudits were coming in for the feel and the vibe. It was Steven Gerrard's audition. He was a villain, but in the end, he wasn't a villain.
I like that. I like that.
What did we
Good
make
points.
of
Wait,
Gerrard's audition?
this whole Steven Gerrard Liverpool thing,
Stevie G.
it needs to stop.
By the way, it's not Steven Gerrard. It's Steven Gerrard.
Like
What the fuck?
even how Jurgen could say, yeah, you know, I don't mind if Stevie G takes over after me. Like Jurgen,
Yeah.
We're
Can I
still
just say,
friends
guys,
and all of it. It was all a bit of a
take the
love.
emotion out of this. Before
Bit
Jurgen
sentimental.
Klopp, yeah, what the hell has Liverpool Football Club won?
Oh, they won quite a few. They
The
won,
Champions League,
they won the UEFA Cup in the year 2000. I'm pretty sure.
FA Cup.
They won the FA Cup against West Ham.
They've won one Premier
Champions League
League
in 2005.
in 30 years.
But anyway,
So wait, hold on. You popping down the thing?
Bro, there was nothing without Klopp recently. Liverpool have been.
kind of
So
like.
so
kinda
what?
like
They
how you-
think Steven Gerrard, this passion merchant's gonna come in now and be like,
Oh, okay, I see
and
where he's
bring,
going with it
Bring
now.
the whole.
He's brought it
you're not,
back.
You're not bringing the quality
Oh, I
that
see
Klopp's
what you're
gonna bring
saying.
to Liverpool.
I see
Football
what you're
Club.
saying.
Like, it's not
Yeah.
the same.
No, I'm not gonna lie, SB.
I was against you.
It's not the same.
He took us on a diversion.
See,
But
sometimes
we're
you just
saying
gotta
let him
let it rock.
Yeah.
not
Let
the
it
same.
rock.
It's not the same.
Let
Nah,
him
you're
land.
right, because I hear what you're saying. Because see last season,
Look at
Klopp
Paddy V.
to make sure the team finish third, not need to qualify for Champions League achievement. You know,
Good.
All them
Did a good
injuries.
job. Did a good
Huh?
job. Yeah.
Big. Listen, there's a lot of good managers with even maybe better squads, not first team squads than him that wouldn't have made it through that season. No chance. And I think, you go and throw someone like, obviously Gerrard's gonna have a different level of experience, but I think that man underplay like Klopp's thing.
The influence, massive.
Even like he came here and just there was no like, oh, he adapt to the league. What?
No, actually, funny enough, yeah. After the first 100 games, I think him and Brendan Rodgers had the same record. So people were saying, well,
Yeah,
Oh,
I remember that.
similar.
Yeah.
What was even the point? Who even is she?
It's the manner in which you're doing it, I think,
And then,
is important.
and
skip
then
past a
they're
couple
acting
years.
like they haven't seen Steven Gerrard at Liverpool 1,000 times before since he stopped playing for Liverpool.
What I
All
did
this
like,
homecoming. Oh,
Yeah,
Steven
it
Gerrard's
was the
coming back
homecoming.
to Anfield.
what I
Bro,
did
he's
like
been there.
from Gerrard is he wasn't too sentimental about it all. He waved to the Aston Villa fans first, and then kind of acknowledged the Anfield crowd and cracked on, because Gerard Houllier, RIP, made the mistake in the past of going back as
Villa.
Aston Villa manager and lapping up the Anfield crowd before
Going to the
acknowledging Aston
Ah.
Villa. So what I did like about Gerrard is, there wasn't a lot of sentiment. It didn't seem like there was a lot in the air, but I'd probably expect that from him.
That's his vibe, isn't it?
Yeah. A lot of shithousery though. They were trying to waste time. The longest spell of the ball in play yesterday was 2 minutes and 15 seconds.
What is the
That's
average?
the lowest. That's the lowest figure in a Liverpool league game this season. So there was like time wasted and trying to slow the game down and I guess bring the intensity down.
What's his philosophy? This is another
It's
thing.
hard
It's
to
this.
say.
It's this.
It's just hard. It's just so. Is that what they want after Klopp?
But what I like about Gerrard is that I saw the videos of Aston Villa training when he first got
We're
there.
getting involved.
And he
Black
gets
boots.
By the way, you're moving cold.
I know, I'm trying my best.
No, you're moving.
You say New Year's resolutions started already.
Before you got
I
here,
see you turning the mic. I was thinking, what's going on?
before you got here, Scorch, I told Dan and Speed I'm actually turning my life around.
Yeah, no, you did.
I'll
You did.
get into detail about what I'm gonna do.
Serious.
But one of my resolutions. This is the first year I'm actually gonna have a resolution. You know that stuff. New year, new me. Yes, that's me. That's me this year.
You're on board
And
this year.
first thing is turn the mic. If I'm talking that way, this way, that way. Because one thing I hate more than anything is Scorcher doing this.
Hey, just bring it.
I get so angry. I get so angry.
I want to hit the man they got, you know?
Yeah.
Wait, can I just say, sorry,
Please.
Anfield, yeah? Like, you know, it's like Champions League nights, lit, whatever.
Yeah.
It's not really the same in the Premier League, though.
Bit different.
Three
I don't know what it is.
3 o'clock's are different.
On the weekend,
Can't do the tifos and all
it's
the.
not really the same.
banners
Nighttime
and-
football is always different, isn't it?
Yeah,
I've been
it
to
is a little
Liverpool in Liverpool when I was there during the day. I was there during the night. On a normal day, yeah, the nights are just like a bit more like.
It's a great city.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
you
Sky-
can, you
yeah,
can
no, it's
feel
got
it.
Yeah, so what I'm saying,
You
like
feel
in
the
the
difference.
night, it's just like, you
It's
know.
a great city.
It all comes alive.
It's what you can. There's something that just floats through the air
Aha.
At
at
night.
Anfield.
Something in the ether. Mo Salah, he's now scored or assisted a goal in 14 consecutive Premier League appearances, just one off of Jamie Vardy's record of 15, which he got between August and December 2015. All next Sunday. That's a proper super.
That's a Super Sunday.
That's a super
Oh,
Sunday.
wait. One was SNF, Saturday night.
I've been complaining about Sky. I don't know if you guys have seen. Sorry to go off board, but I just need to get this out there. I've been
Please
complaining
get it out.
about Sky because I'm paying a lot of money for my Sky subscription. There's 999 channels, and there's nothing on TV. Really. So the one thing I expect is my football. The one thing I do watch.
Oh, I know. What you,
It's my
yeah.
So
Midweek.
you have a midweek call, then you have a thing called Super Sunday. So I expect my Super Sunday to be super.
Super.
Last week they decided to give me QPR versus Stoke at 2 p.m.
What was that about?
Whilst there was 3 other Premier League games that was on.
And it was on Amazon, innit?
No, it wasn't on TV. Just wasn't on
So
TV.
midweek was Amazon.
Yeah, midweek was Amazon.
Bro, what the
Actually-
fuck is going on?
So
with
what's
all that?
going on, Sky?
I actually
Seriously.
put this on Twitter about this so-called Super Sunday, and the responses I got were it should be called either Normal Sunday
Sunday.
Sunday.
or
Sky Sunday.
or Standard Sunday.
No, it's Sky. It's Sunday.
QPR
The
versus Stoke.
snobbery I'm seeing here is
It's
shocking.
a fair
The
experience,
Everton
you know.
fans deserve to be able to watch their team. Palace deserve to see their team
Fuck that, man.
at 4 o'clock. But yeah, rant
Right
over.
Sorry.
Yeah, Liverpool continue their strong vein of form. Man City beat Wolves. Probably the silliest red card I've ever seen in my life from Jimenez.
When I saw that,
Taking a hit to the head,
It's a red-
Harry
so
Potter.
I understand
when I saw that, yeah,
some of his thought processes.
Oh,
might not be there
that was
just yet.
dynamic.
Did you see the catch?
Hey, that was
I was trying to explain.
dynamic.
That's why I
Looking
got
at
the
Mendy and goal over here.
Do you know how bad it
Jesus.
is? It when corner peripheral didn't really see the trajectory, but then I heard and then I've looked and SB's there like this.
Like a wide receiver and it's a little Lamar
Don't do that.
Jackson.
We don't talk
It's
about that
Baltimore
sport here.
Ravens. Huh?
What?
Raul Jimenez is sending off. Yeah, I couldn't help but look at him, and I just think that
With disdain.
In disgust.
this day I'm thinking maybe the incident has had a knock-on effect because that's-
Sometimes these are the things you don't see.
yeah.
It might look as though
And
everything is
another
okay.
thing as well, believe it or not,
Is
yeah,
it really?
believe it or not, there are some football players who are unaware of some rules.
Do you know what? That's not mad.
What, like Zaire when they did the free kick thing? I don't know if you've seen
And
it.
the guy marks it down.
Where they keep putting the foot down.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then they're in the wall and then one player keeps running out and kicking the ball
Yeah,
away.
exactly.
Did he get a red card?
I'm not sure. The ref didn't really seem to like what he was seeing.
Yeah.
He was trying to explain it, but I think it happened more than once.
Exactly.
So you're right. There are players that don't understand
Like,
rules sometimes.
there's little rules in football. Like remember a few weeks ago when Aubameyang was offside, yeah, because
We'll get to him.
because the goalkeeper was beyond.
Yeah.
so it has to
Yeah.
be 2 defenders.
One of my favorite offsides.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't know that. Do you know what I mean? So like there are rules in football.
We just think Jimenez didn't know.
You know what else is a decent one? I was playing pro clubs one time.
Naturally.
with somebody, and someone was shouting, going ham, "Yo, you're offside!" Like someone's making up, "You're offside, you're offside, you're offside, mate." Can't be offside from throwing.
Yeah, exactly. Another one.
mate. But he's going ham.
No.
Another one. I think.
Wow.
I think if you get 3 red cards, game's over.
Oh, I don't know what the number
drops
is.
below. I think it's
players
7.
What happens is, well, when you play pro clubs, this helped me to know about this. So sometimes you're beating teams. You could be beating teams, and they're all right with that. But when you start tiki taka,
Okay.
Start leaving.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, should we leave, lads?
Start leave.
I don't think we have to speak anymore on Man City and Wolves.
No.
There wasn't any
Raheem
firework.
Sterling,
100
club.
goals.
100 club.
Right.
Fantastic.
Let's say it. Sick.
Well
Yeah,
done.
no, I'm very happy for him.
26 years old, running down his contract, it seems.
Can we just say that Raheem Sterling is mad young?
Only
Yeah.
26
If you look at how much games he's played, and
Mileage.
and
in the legs.
and all the flack he's had to put up with, like he's
and
like-
come out the other
For
side.
buying his
Of,
mama house and getting a sink as well in the bathroom.
That's
yeah.
gold.
Imagine that.
exactly.
Wait,
How
did you
dare
not see the actual list of
Youngest.
the 100 club?
I've seen it a little while
no.
ago. When I saw it, Mane wasn't there.
I haven't seen it in recent times, because Mane and Salah, I think this is probably a vintage year for people making the 100 club.
I'm trying to find. There was a I'll tell you what. You lot give me 2 secs. I'll be back.
Cool.
And just, you mentioned his age. Yeah, he's the 8th youngest to do so,
Raheem.
which is some achievement. Raheem, next steps. What would you do, SB? You're 26 years old, 100 club. You've got all of the clout in the world. Do you leave?
I don't know what's
Do you
going.
wait one more year and wait for Pep to go, and then wait for Ten Hag to come? What do you do as Raheem Sterling?
Ten Hag.
What?
Not bad.
He's the chosen one.
I didn't
Hey, that was ooh.
No, that's who Thing wants, I think.
think about that. But
Who Tiki?
Tiki and
it's a
Pep.
hard one for Sterling because where does he go?
I saw something stupid
Because it's like
ages ago.
I keep seeing Xavi saying that he admires him, but
They're
you
not-
don't. Raheem
Xavi,
doesn't want to
you've
go.
got-
Barcelona,
No, Peter.
stop. You have no money.
Why did they
Stop.
Funny you say that.
continue?
Stop
to
with the
behave?
no
Well, it's
money.
funny you say that, yeah.
Stop window
Because,
shopping.
I saw Mino Raiola, allegedly said.
Bro, I'm seeing
Cap.
the same things as you.
Bro, cap.
I'm trying to understand what's going on.
You know why it's cap? Do you not remember Mino Raiola taking Haaland on a plane to go and
The
visit Barcelona
The tour,
and Real Madrid?
part 1.
These times, none of them have money at the time.
No, Real
Took him
Madrid.
on a
Don't
Real
let them down you.
circus tour.
Real Madrid have Mbappe money.
Speaking of agents,
That money's
Lukaku's agent said he will play in Serie A again one day. It's just funny that with his minutes being a bit weird at the minute, that his agent will come out and say that.
little.
Yeah, just a little wake up call, maybe a shot across the bow.
Also, Juventus are bleeding.
No, they're
We'll
Leona
speak-
Lewis bleeding love.
We'll speak on
We'll,
that.
we'll get there.
Conte.
Raheem,
I,
Where do you go?
I heard some dumb things like him wanting to go to Arsenal, which I think is absolutely absurd. Yeah,
He supports them though.
like really.
yeah, it's from Northwest, isn't it? Of course he supports Arsenal.
I think okay, from a sentimental perspective, okay,
I'm joking. I know he does support Arsenal.
maybe he, like from a sentimental perspective, but I think Raheem Sterling, would do wonders at Bayern Munich. Wonders,
With that other 6 wingers.
I'm not sure myself.
wonders.
For me, at the
Real Madrid.
question for you,
See,
Question.
I'm ready for this question.
at Manchester City,
See,
who were you more impressed with in their pomp?
in their pomp,
Yeah, in their time at City. That is it.
you gonna give me options, or do I just say
Sterling or Leroy?
I was impressed with Leroy. I was impressed with Sterling's goals during his pomp because there was loads of goals. But Leroy's everything else, the dynamismness, the
Big up Dynamic as well.
Yeah.
shout out
Image.
Thank you.
Shout
Sorry.
out.
I would say Leroy Sané, but not to take anything away from Sterling.
No. I'm just wondering, only because Sane, obviously, I know he's coming back. He's still. I think he might be back
He's
now
nearly, yeah.
at Bayern though. But you can kind of look at what he did at City and say, I don't know, like
Yeah, for me, Sane had big heights, but it was all too fleeting and inconsistent.
it was sick. He had like he's talented and sick
Potential.
but I don't. Seeing him at Bayern, I'm seeing him do sick. It's like you're doing sick stuff, and I think, I don't know. I'm
Still not.
Sterling. But yeah, you think Sterling is the way he plays?
Because I've realised there's a player at Bayern Munich called Kingsley Coman who's actually very, very, very good.
Oi, see that kid?
He's very good. No,
Like,
he's actually very
gets
good.
his body in weird shapes.
Yeah, he's
man.
very
It's
good.
mad.
And
Shoulders,
I can see because I think I'll be forgiven for saying that Coleman and Sterling are kind of in the same mold.
Similar.
Gaffers, let us know.
Like they will be made in the same factory. Do you know what I mean? Like not the same production
Different
line.
badge on them.
Yeah, not the same production line. Yeah,
VW and Skoda and
Different
stuff
dates.
like that.
exactly.
Oh wait.
So like if Coleman can do things, because he actually does a lot for Bayern. If you actually watch them over 90 minutes, he's a menace, and I think Sterling could do similar things.
Fair play, man. Be interesting.
I'll tell you what I do think though.
Why are we doing Conte? But carry on.
No. Speaking about Sterling, I feel like he could. I feel like he's lost a little bit of his like directness, and I don't know why I feel like that. Like you see, like just when you compared Coleman to Sterling, yeah, I was thinking, yeah, but Coleman is
He's gonna stop
very
you,
direct.
and kick it past you, and
You know, he's
Very
mad
direct.
fast as well. Coleman might be as fast as Mbappe. Like he's mad
he's
fast.
wetters
Gone.
But like I used to see Sterling like that, and I don't really.
I think
see
Sterling's
him like
trying to play more.
that. Bro, I see him playing
And Dan,
and like
you might
trying
be
to
right.
poach and that.
Passes,
You know why, yeah?
Passes it off.
There was a period of time in England, maybe a few years ago, where they started playing him like number 10. Do you know what I'm saying? So maybe that has kind of impacted his game because he's
trying
not
to
getting
play
the ball.
more.
I think it's Pep.
I reckon it's, you know, like a little downturn in form, and now it's like, right, I got to do all
Try
this,
other stuff.
all the, yeah. And the thing is, I think like as a footballer, especially one in a successful team, you can kind of lose your way because do we need you? No, we need someone to do this thing. It don't have to be you.
Yeah, we'll find someone else.
We ain't
to
building
get
this thing
into
around
this,
you.
This
So-
system, yeah,
Like, because there was remember that period of time, yeah, when he couldn't score a goal last season.
yeah, struggling.
Didn't make any bit of difference to Man City, who
No.
also didn't have a striker at the time. Take that in. Him not scoring, multiplied by the fact they don't
still
have a, like, it's just
Won the title, yeah. And it's funny you mentioned players. Do we need you? I don't want to bang the JG drum, the Grealish drum every single week. Every podcast does it. It's getting semi boring, but the struggles seem to continue a little bit. And he missed a sitter yesterday, and I'm just looking
I
at
zoned
it.
out and was
I'm
reading
just
this. Who missed the sitter? I was zoned out. I was reading that.
Jack Grealish. Jack
I
Grealish,
don't, because Scorch is going to go on about the money, and I'm
Yeah,
tired of hearing
Yeah,
Scorch
yeah,
talk
we
about
don't
it,
do every,
please.
a player who could possibly
it's not
be,
about the money, it's about the value.
Exactly.
shout another player who could be worth 100 million one day. Adama Traore.
What?
Whoa.
I think
Hold
before
on, wait,
the sending off,
wait.
Liverpool are tracking him.
Hold, wait a
Not that they
sec.
spend
Wait.
100
Hold
million.
on a sec.
Armchair gaffers, we're sorry about
Hold
this.
on.
Curve.
Whoa.
Whoa. Hold on,
Might
wait a
be
minute.
there might be some hyperbole there.
Have we
There's a player
changed-
who is worth a lot of money there.
Where's that?
Have we changed from a
Where's that come from?
football podcast to an NFL?
Running back. No, not NFL, just
John-
running
John
back.
Cena.
Line back.
Super max contract, a
Baby
franchise
oil.
player.
What the fuck?
Adama was doing bits before the sending off.
He's not bad.
Had Rodri like on strings
can I
and
speak?
they
Because
were
I'd like
kicking
to
him
speak.
over and
I did see he
It
was
was-
traveling.
I very much like to speak on this Adama thing.
welcome to the stand, Jess.
Thank you.
Prosecutor.
SP, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Hey, free Jesse Smollett, man.
It's not Jesse Smollett.
Gay
It's,
Tupac.
it's
Free the
not
guys,
Jesse
man.
Smollett. Don't throw me in that boat. It's
Jamal.
Jesse Lingard. It's me, Continental Jess. It's the outlaw
Lil
Jesse
Mix?
James.
Oh,
Yeah, not Jesse Nelson. That's what.
Jess Glynn.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's trending again for something she did at.
just Glenn.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Okay.
I just Glim, man.
Adama Traore, yeah. For all that he does, yeah, we live in a results-based world, and football, as Sean Dyche, I'm sure, has said. What did he say? And then what's that thing you said earlier?
It's the performances. The performances are there.
Results aren't there.
The performances are there. The results will come.
The results will come. Yeah, it's all about results, and Adama Traore gives you no results. Okay,
No results.
let's
day.
look at what
Yeah,
really
yeah.
matters. Things that we can quantify. Yeah, with the naked eye. Okay, goals.
Goal.
I'm doing
You know,
stats.
when you said quantify with the naked eye, I was so interested to see where.
No, I'm talking about things.
And then you
Yeah.
said goals.
I'm talking about things.
And I was like,
you
I
can-
agree.
You
I
can
agree.
see.
Yeah, I agree.
Forget XG and the new one that they've got out. Yeah, I can't believe it.
ACG and all of these.
Yeah, forget all of these things, yes.
No,
You
there's a
cavemen.
there's an expected. There's a cold one. Expected assists
No.
and goals.
Yeah. XA, XG.
Oh yeah.
And there's
XGA.
additional. It's not,
I'm not even against those. Yeah, I've come out of the dark ages. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Join them.
Okay, but let's Rafa Benitez. Let's talk about the facts.
You should get a T-shirt for that, Kuno. That's not one of your favorite sins. Let's talk about the
Adama
facts.
Traore does not provide goals in any way, shape, or form.
Or vibes.
Or vibes.
Not really vibe, is it?
There's
Not
no
really vibes.
direct goal involvements, i.e. a goal that he kicks with his leg into the net, or an assist that he lays on, or even a pre-assist that he gives to somebody who then assists somebody else. No, there's a lot of fear factor. He'll run at you, and if his elbow hits you, you're done. You're going to break your nose. It's a fact. If that elbow hits you square on the nose, you're having a bad day.
Hold on, is this which podcast are we doing? His podcast,
Where have we gone?
because this is feeling like his NFL podcast.
Because we're talking about Adama Traore.
Hits to the head.
What do you
I just
expect?
liked the way Adama Traore looked yesterday. I've seen that Liverpool are interested in as well, which is high praise, I think.
Yes, I would like to say one thing. Whenever someone talks about a player who's terrible, and they say that he's good, I ask them the same question, and their answer lets you know everything you need to know. And this question is, would you have him at your team? He's paused. He's thinking. That
No.
says it all.
He's musing.
It's a no, yeah. So
The answer's a no.
It's a no.
There we go, Dan.
I just wanted to say that I liked what I saw yesterday, regardless of all the flack that he gets.
Liked him enough to have him at United? 400 million as
there's
well?
loads of players that I like that I wouldn't have at
400
United.
million as well.
Can
100
I ask
million
you,
per player.
what is the difference between Adama Traore,
Baby oil.
okay,
That's the difference.
and Dan James?
Baby oil is the difference.
Yeah.
Probably like 6 stone of muscle.
Dan
as
James
well.
fits into Leeds quite well.
Do we think that it was a penalty in that game as well?
What, this one?
Yeah, the armpit, tricep,
See, I don't think it even...
oblique.
Sorry, so the ball hit João Moutinho?
Yeah, there was one angle I thought it hit the underside, but then I saw another thing and it was a bit oblique.
Yeah.
Looked a
Bit high.
What are them? Those
Oh,
muscles?
obliques. Yeah.
Leagues, yeah. So
Lats.
Pull down. Yeah,
Lat
yeah,
pull
yeah,
downs,
yeah.
isn't it?
I think,
Unfair.
yeah,
You get those though at home.
Yeah.
I think with fouls and handballs, I think when you watch them in slow motion, it's not the real thing. Do you know what I mean? I
Looks
think
worse.
I think if I was in charge of FIFA, I would say you have to watch VAR decisions in real time.
Real life, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what's interesting as you say that? Yeah. You know how the human eye works.
No.
You know when you look at things, yeah, like you don't actually see the actual. This is gonna sound mad. You don't. Your brain doesn't always see the actual thing. It sees
It
something,
might fill in gaps.
recognizes it, and just in your brain. That's why people and you think you saw something.
You see it all the time in court. Someone would
Real
say,
shit.
"Yeah, 3 people saw an incident, and all of their
I studied this.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, I actually studied this when I was a young man. It's called eyewitness testimony. Psychology, A-level psychology.
different.
Eyewitness
This is,
testimony.
you don't get this on any other podcast.
And
Man.
no, it's facts actually. Yeah, and like it's how you interpret things because that's what the brain does. It interprets.
I'm
things.
learning today.
Blood fire.
Another earthquake. Another earthquake in New York.
I just want to say though, yeah,
This is cool like
I'll
that.
just leave it like that.
Patrick Vieira's hairline though.
Giving me a bit Vegeta
Get a bit
vibes.
Turkish. He needs to go.
But you know what I
Take a
like?
trip.
I like a manager with a hairline in distress sometimes
Yeah.
because it makes me know.
You're working.
Yeah, man, he's taking it serious.
He's really
taking
working.
it serious.
I've never heard this saying. A
working.
hairline in distress.
distress.
No,
Yeah,
it's no.
that's a
Come on,
keeper.
come on.
He hasn't got time to be getting a shape up.
He ain't
out
got time for the trim.
Or a hat.
He's got them playing out from the back. He has no time to get over
Fam, he's-
to just cut.
Are you man
Working
not
hard,
clocking?
bro.
He's got Benteke making sense. This is hard work.
No, that
Yeah,
started
yeah,
last
yeah.
season.
That will do it, dude.
He was trying to get that started last season.
The contract.
When he's trying to get the contract.
Supermax.
Yeah.
Speaking of VAR, that decided the game in the Man United Norwich clash at Carroll Road, where United struggled somewhat. David De Gea seems to be back-ish, getting the man of the match.
I hate
award
that guy,
again.
Dave saves.
Dave saves. Dave saves.
Dave saves.
I noticed something, and there was a thread on it on Twitter about the way in which he tracks the flight of the ball, and then what he does, which is good goalkeeping, is he looks at the player,
That's cold. Body
and
language.
that kind of gives
yeah.
you a hint as to what they're gonna do.
That's
And
cold.
I was like, that's mad.
Let it be known though, he's a mental goalkeeper. He doesn't really speak about it much.
Used to be retired, but yeah. If anyone's out there looking for a half decent keeper, SE Don's big G Cam, yeah. Soccer AM. If you need anyone on Saturday,
Yeah.
I'm your
Here's your man.
yeah, I'm your man.
Is that all we're saying about United?
I have a question. Ralph's
like
in 2 games, yada yada yada.
Double
Had
up.
a whole week to work on the guys. Played the young boys versus young boys. Who will be the biggest casualty of the Ralph Rangnick because that's his real name. The Revolution. Who's going to be the biggest casualty?
I've said this many times before.
Oh my God, you're gonna say it.
Well, I've said it before.
Go on.
I said Mason Greenwood.
Oh,
What do you think I was gonna say?
Marcos
Marco.
Rash.
Or Rashford. Nah, I've been seeing him pop up in the squads.
Yeah,
Been playing. Hasn't been playing well.
He ain't
Yeah,
playing
that's
good.
the problem.
He ain't been playing good though.
yeah.
And I think with the new manager, you don't have much credit in the bank. So there aren't allegiances or alliances. And I think coming in with a clean slate, if he's being objective and what he's seeing, yeah, he might have to sit out there.
Yeah. Sorry, go on, Scorch.
And Ralph isn't here for the long term as a manager.
He's here for the wider
Yeah,
sporting
so
project.
yeah, you see this whole you not really making sense to me.
You might have a price on your head.
It doesn't really matter if you might make sense to the next guy because I don't really feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah, as
So
a
you
wider
might have a goal, and I think that's a bit
holistic
mad.
project. Yeah.
Guys,
Rashford.
So you think your biggest casualty would possibly be
Mason Greenwood.
Mason Greenwood, Scorch, Marcus?
For some reason, I think Marcus, if his form don't pick up,
No, I agree with that. As well.
because there's gonna be a moment, yeah, when for some reason or whatever, he gives Cavani and Ronaldo a goal.
Cavani, man.
And
Yeah,
that's-
Cavani
that
getting
is-
me back.
Because Ralph Ragnick doesn't give a fuck about any of the shit or what the fuck your name is or how much followers you got. If you do what's required on the pitch,
It's
you'll
love.
play.
It's love.
You'll play. And if you're not,
Guys,
Yeah.
can
What's wrong with Rashford, man?
can I say something?
show them, man.
A few weeks ago,
Man said shoulder, man.
again,
Flinging it.
see me, I'm not a proud man. Do you know what I mean? Like, if I make a mistake, I'll be the last to
Okay.
admit it.
Where have we gone?
Okay.
Go on.
Before I called Damari Gray, I said that he's basically Marcus Rashford.
Oh, you
bad
used my
PR.
line with BR. Yeah.
No, I think he's transcended Marcus Rashford this season at least. Not as a whole. Yeah, but I genuinely believe
For what we're seeing,
Yeah, I genuinely believe that the difference in quality between Damari Gray and Rashford, forget what's happened this season, okay, isn't that stark. Yeah, I believe that there's not much difference between them. I think when you get to the level of football, there's not much difference that separates players. Okay, maybe consistency will be the biggest thing. I think the similar attributes, even look the same to a white person.
Yeah.
sorry, I just looked up and saw. Can I say what I just saw?
What do you see?
I think I just saw Damari Gray give the ball away and Conor Gallagher whack it in the net though. Just as
something
we,
like that.
just that's
Yeah.
so mad as we spoke about it.
Something Rashford would do.
But I think that right now Damari Gray is outperforming Marcus Rashford.
Bro,
That's not like That's not
Damari
groundbreaking.
Damari Gray, yeah. Damari Gray in this Liverpool team, for me, he's performing like one of the best in the Prem.
Everton.
I'm not saying he's got I'm not saying he's got like the best stats or anything like that. But in terms of actual performances, like his impact on a game,
He's contributing a lot.
he's one of the
has.
he's not even an informed player. Like he's just playing really well, and we're not like this is
It's gone beyond
past form,
Yeah,
innit?
yeah,
Like
yeah. Where Christmas is around the corner, people have bought their presents. Christmas trees are up. Yeah,
Yeah,
even when they lose, he plays well.
it's past form.
that performance was a bit worrying.
Okay, it was. There were feelings of similarities from years gone by, seasons gone.
It looked a bit Ollie-ish, that performance.
Do you know what
It
I've
looked like the Ollie thing ain't come out the system too tough yet. Like need to drink.
Yeah,
a
a lot of
more
pundits
and
are saying that. Yeah, it's
yeah,
going to
just
take
run
a long
through.
while, a significant amount of time to unlearn the bad habits.
because I need to understand we're playing a 4-2-2-2, but if we're playing anyone half decent, their fullbacks are just going to absolutely
They're going to have a lot of time on the ball.
rinse us, bro. Especially with Bruno as a number 10.
I think Bruno is possibly due some time out of the team.
Bro,
Out
he
of the
was
starting
bad.
11?
Did you see how many times he lost the ball?
Yeah, he does this thing where, and I love it and hate it, that he cares a lot, it seems, but he wants to try and do everything. And then with that, it slowly becomes worse, and then it just snowballs and snowballs, and then his performance just goes off a cliff.
I need to know, guys.
So yeah, I wouldn't mind if he was rested or someone else is given a chance in that
I
role.
wasn't talking about Bruno, but I want to wrap this up more than I want to say something that I really want to say. So how much more things?
I just want to say that Bruno gave away the ball 17 times in the first half.
That's nothing compared to what Sanchez was doing. What was it, like 32 times a game? Oh, first half.
First half, bro.
First half.
Ooh, that changes everything. That is Sanchez levels.
Yeah.
It's not great. But yeah,
What else
I
we
will
got?
give him a little bit of a breather.
It's the result that matters, though.
Yeah, 2 clean sheets.
So, oh no, sorry, I want to
Clean sheets
put this
ahead
out there
now.
about United. Do you know what I thought? Watching that Norwich game? I thought this is what happens when you remove Ole. Like, I think you can actually see what Ole brought to the table. Do you know what they look like? Vibeless. They looked. Do you know what Manchester United looked like? Uninspired.
Yeah, I have to juxtapose it against what I saw against Crystal Palace as well. So now I'm kind of like,
Which one is it?
The next game is where
You
I might
manage your
make a,
bounce, guys.
decision.
Let's not pretend this
Because
doesn't
I saw a lot of
exist.
changes in the Palace game.
Yeah,
So I thought,
Yeah.
week's break.
a whole
You
yeah,
said
a
the
whole
young
week
boys played the young
train.
boys.
New
Yeah.
manager, we're gonna
Energy.
ignore that. New manager bounce.
But where
New
was
manager
the
comes
energy in the second
New
game?
managers come in, yeah, and you're like, this is my chance to show him that, because the manager will definitely say,
I think it's
I've
just
got no
burnt out
loyalty.
after a week.
I've got no. It's not. I didn't say burn out. New manager bounce. Yeah, the
So
intensity.
yesterday
like,
was the bounce.
Off.
no, the first game when he was in against Palace, where you
It's
had that.
usually more than a week. One game, the
It's
new
not-
manager bounce.
The,
If I'm being
the
honest,
fade isn't due to burnout. Yeah, it's due to players wanting to impress the manager. Okay, they played well against Palace in the first half, especially, and
Yeah.
when they went 2-0, was it?
1-0.
Or just 1-0,
Yeah,
yeah. And
I
they may
usually
have
scored.
felt, yeah, cool, we've done enough now to show the new manager what we can do, and now the level of intensity, the level of desire is gone. That's my opinion.
It's a bit quick.
Do you know what? Like,
I'm not there.
when I saw his interview, Ralph's interview, do you know what vibe he gave me? He was talking about the physically we weren't at the required level, and he's like, different games require different things. He's like saying against Crystal Palace, like it was tactics and it was a game for tactics and technical expertise or whatever.
Yeah.
He was saying against Norwich, they were so deep and so compact. It was a game of intensity and physicality, and they weren't at the required level. But he also was saying, like, he also said, but the approach that they had to the game was done by choice. But I was thinking, you're giving me the energy of a man that said some shit to the man them, and they went out there and done something different. And the thing is, yeah, Ralph Ragnick isn't Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He will offend people.
Yeah,
He will upset people. And you know, I started to think when I was watching that Norwich performance, only because I'm a Spurs fan, I recognize some of this shit. Like, it looked very much like different manager, same players, and somehow we've got back here. I'm not saying it's going to stay here, but that performance looked to me very, very much like it's not even about the manager. That performance looked like what those players do sometimes when they decide.
interesting. Gaffers, let us know your thoughts. Is the Ralph Rangnick revolution over already?
And subscribe as well, most importantly.
Yes.
Or follow if you want to.
Also, today's show is brought to you by the good people at Manscaped.
What, again?
Yeah, we're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back,
We
star.
are back. The holidays have come early this year as Manscaped have the gift that keeps on trimming. Nice.
Oh,
Another earthquake.
just shove it around the
Save us,
behind the
save us, Manscaped.
Santa's beard isn't so appealing when it's coming out of your trousers, and that's why Manscaped, the leaders in below the waist grooming,
Yeah, we're good.
we are just redecorating for the new year. Have you covered this holiday season? Now available in your country. Join the 4 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped to keep their trees trimmed and ornaments polished. Go to manscaped.com and use the code ACG20 for 20% off and free shipping.
I feel like I don't really grow body hair that quickly.
It is a genetic predisposition, I believe.
Same.
See this? Yeah. This is about maybe like 6 months worth of growth.
Okay.
I've been there.
And it's the same everywhere apart from arse crack. What game we doing next?
Walks.
What we got?
Walks.
Arsenal bounce back after losing to
Bro, what you
Everton
looking at that?
on
Wait, hold
Monday
on.
night.
Wait. No.
That
It's
segue.
facts. It's It's facts.
Wait, hold on. The
had to get out
segue.
of there.
The segue. You've gone to Arsenal.
Oh, Arsenal from us.
Us.
You only get this on armchair gaffers.
Arsenal.
3-0 win at the Emirates.
Good win.
The biggest talking point wasn't that they turned over the Saints, who are one of the weirdest teams in the Prem.
Shout out Ralph.
Big up Ralph, who
Love
now
Ralph.
wears suits and
Yeah,
waistcoats.
Ralph, chill out.
Go
Not
back.
liking it.
Let's go back.
Chill out.
Let's go back to the way things were. Aubameyang.
What a guy. You know what? I've got a little summary of Aubameyang
Okay, interested. Let's
and
go.
Arsenal.
Okay.
It's to do with Arteta. Same kind of thing to do with Man United as well. I think that's happened.
Which is?
Arteta hasn't got a clue.
For fuck's sake.
And Aubameyang understands because he's been coached by Tuchel, been coached by Klopp. This guy doesn't have a clue. But the problem is, Arsenal have a very young squad.
So?
Most of the squad are going to side with
The ga-
Arteta
The gaffer, yeah.
because they don't know any better. They've not been managed by anything
Proper, yeah.
proper. What,
AD Boothroyd.
Gareth Southgate and AD Boothroyd, some of them,
Yeah.
like, it's nothing serious. So, see, whatever he says goes. But the people that you're seeing out of form at Arsenal, the senior players,
Hey.
they've all been managed by better managers.
Simeone, Klopp, Tuchel,
Hmm.
Graham Potter.
And Partey and Aubameyang's out of form.
Hey, that's not bad.
Can we have a moment of silence on that, please? I think this has to be taken in. One moment, please.
Hold on. Let it land.
And that was the
So-
same thing with Man United.
He was given a disciplinary, a mission from the team for allegedly flying to Barcelona to get a tattoo and coming back to training late. His previous disciplinaries have been around timekeeping as well. I think there was once he was driving through Muswell Hill and was just late to turning up to the Emirates. He got caught in the traffic in Muswell Hill.
What a guy.
As you do, as you do on a Sunday.
I'll tell you why I'm not having this, yeah?
He didn't check his
It's
ways.
only a big deal because it's Aubameyang. If Kieran Tierney turned up late, driving through Muswell Hill, it's not a big deal.
No,
Because he's not the captain.
It's if Tierney turned up late again.
And again.
It's not a big deal, man.
He keeps
The
doing
media
it.
can blow it out of proportion. I believe, okay, cool. He's dropped from the team, yeah. You know what, yeah? That's just probably disciplinary proceedings. Like, that's what happens. I'll tell you, I've said, Aubameyang, it's in our club policy. You're late, so I have to
He'd
drop you.
know that as well, yeah.
Nothing personal. Aubameyang said, no problem, boss. What happened again? Okay, cool.
He didn't say it won't happen again. He just said no.
I'm
no
just saying, we don't know what he said.
This is
but
your
let's-
captain, though, you know.
I'm just saying
This is
that's how it
Arsenal's
might have gone. Yeah, the way the media have made it seem is completely different. Aubameyang going again, doesn't care, smiling. We know he was late. We don't know why he was late.
Tattoo.
We know why. We don't
'Cause he
know
got a
why.
tattoo.
Yeah, no, but we don't know why he was
Barcelona.
late.
He went and got a tattoo in Barcelona.
But obviously he was scheduled to
And
come
you know why
back
he
on
got
time.
Because the tattoo guy put it
Yeah,
up. on his Instagram.
he was scheduled to come back on time.
Taking pictures, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We know he went to Barcelona to get a tattoo. Yeah, in his mind, he's not intending to come back late. He knows my flight lands at this time. I get picked up at this time. Yeah, anything could have happened in between there and there, and he was late. So it's not that deep, guys. But the media always post things in a way where we think he doesn't care.
Do you reckon he got caught in a different traffic on his way because this time he learnt from before
Try to avoid
and
it.
went around Muswell Hill?
Exactly.
He took
He's ended up in the Wood Green traffic.
exactly. That's a killer on the Saturday.
Killer.
It's a killer on the weekend. I think that it is a sign that Oba doesn't really care. It seems as if there is like a little bit of bad blood between the two. I guess Xhaka was previously captain, swore at the fans, and that was taken away from him. Oba keeps turning up late, hasn't put his clock back an hour just yet. Who would you make your Arsenal captain?
I have this conversation with my friend Henny. Shout out Henny.
Shout out Henny.
Shout out Henny. I have this conversation all the time. Who the hell could be your captain? And he says, yeah, like Tierney. And I'm thinking, yeah, that sounds good. Tierney could be your captain, but
Not
really,
not
like
right now.
Kieran Tierney being the captain of Arsenal.
Yeah.
But then you look at it and you think, if you don't give it to Tierney, who do you give it to?
You can give it to Aaron Ramsdale. You can give it to Ben White.
That's worse.
It's got to go somewhere.
You're going to give it to a guy who got relegated twice.
Yeah, you're right. He's been having a terrible season.
No, he's had a good season. But still don't change the fact, bro.
Who the fuck? I'm going through
Do you
it.
go back to Xhaka, or is that a bit weird.
Is he
Saka?
playing though? Is he gonna play?
Saka
For me,
plays.
Saka is close.
Xhaka loves him.
Listen, Saka.
Sorry,
why not?
Arteta loves Xhaka.
He
Sorry.
does. I think it's gonna go back to Xhaka.
Listen, El Nino was a capital of Atletico Madrid at 19 years old. Like,
And they got there's in the relic is in Segunda and shit.
were they?
Yeah.
It took a break. I feel like Gabriel could possibly even shout, but
Do you know, I
his
did think
English
that-
isn't just there.
Yeah.
He's the only one that I thought. But then on the flip side, he don't play like a. He isn't a skipper. He's not. They don't have a skipper.
They actually Lidge don't have a skipper because even
Benteke.
Aubameyang, like
Lacazette seems to be
Aubameyang can't be
leaving.
a skipper.
I'm gonna say something mad. Do you know who might be the skipper? He's not the skip. He's not a skipper, but he might be the skipper. ESR might all be the skipper.
Oh,
I know,
goodness
man. I know it's
me.
mad what I'm saying,
What is
but
going on?
Stop.
he's
bad.
the only. Like I'm looking. I'm not saying he is the skipper,
Yeah,
but we need one. We've got to get to someone.
we gave him the 10 shirt.
It's mad.
like we've
Why
done
do
the
we need
10,
one?
innit? We might
Why
like.
do you need one? Aubameyang's there. He hasn't been this possessed of his skippership. We don't need one.
You have no
It's a
leader,
possibility.
No, but has it happened?
But, you
though.
know.
Most
No,
likely
it's
gonna
a-
Okay, so it hasn't happened. So the way you're talking as if it's happened already.
It was just a question which has been. Which
No,
has
but
been
no, he
posed.
said we need one. I'm
No,
thinking-
because I'll be
in
honest.
this
I've been
type of-
looking at Aubameyang's behavior.
performances as well.
No, for quite some time. When he first popped up on my radar, he'd played shit. Yeah, he'd played shit.
and scored 2 goals.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, he played shit and not scored. And I was seeing him on he's had some sparkly Lambo. I was like, oh, that's a nice car, wicked, whatever. Doesn't mean anything about football to me. I don't care about your car, whatever. But it did. There was like lots of people saying, oh, like he doesn't care, all this stuff. So then I started to pay attention to his thing. And he's not really giving me any kind of feeling that he gives a flying fuck about football. And also,
which is fine.
it's totally
That's
cool.
okay. It's a
Is
job.
he alone there?
But
just a job.
the behavior though,
Is he alone in feeling that way?
no, that's pretty normal. I'd say that's probably the majority of footballers. But his behaviors are trending. So now he's like late for training. Okay, that's whatever. Cool. You know, shit happens. Ousmane Dembele is one of my favorite players.
Always lit.
But then he's got a new thing now because he's missed a few sitters, and people seem to think like when people miss sitters is because they don't care. I don't believe that.
No.
He's
Everyone wants to score.
yeah, but he's got a new thing, the newest one. I saw it the other day. So when like in distance, 10 yards, So if it's like I don't know 9 yards, they might round it up to 10.
Yeah.
Because it's like 9.7 yards.
You round up.
He missed so close to the goal, you couldn't round it up to 1 yard. You'd have to round it down to 0. And for me, when you just look at it, I'm not saying he doesn't want to. I'm not saying any of these things are happening because he doesn't care. He's got a bad attitude.
Yeah.
The bottom line is he's in a space right now where he's not on a pitch and he's missing. A man that used to take free kicks is missing from 1 yard out under no pressure.
0 yards.
0 yards.
0 yards.
Nothing on the game. Just put it in the back of the net and get your goal bonus. He's missing. I think at this point you just got to
Cut ties.
It's got to cut
Yeah,
ties.
something about those.
cut the armband off. Cut it
cut
off.
that off, and then
Cut it off.
cut the
I
ties.
think he's only got one more year as well after the season.
Something
so
about those big contracts, man,
I think
getting dished out.
yeah,
Bit
he's
mad.
gonna rinse out his contract.
Quickly, I just want to
Odegaard's
ask,
ticking along nicely, in a weird way.
what's your thoughts on Odegaard, Jess?
I'm not sold on him.
You guys have negative energy. I'm not really speaking on this, so let's.
I know, but you did. Arsenal did score a good goal.
Yeah, you guys just.
Lacazette
You
goal.
guys just crack on.
Great goal.
When we change the subject, I'll jump back in.
Okay.
Great goal.
People make me sick.
Odegaard.
I'm noticing in the games that I have watched, he hasn't affected it massively, but I do think he's very clean. He's starting to. He scored what 3? I think it's 3 on the bounce now.
That side one.
Yeah, that's like he's showing the technical ability. And I think that he's slowly growing into it. And from my friends that went, like, it seemed like everyone went to that game yesterday, but they're saying you see him kind of dictating play, playing those forward passes in behind the defense, and I'm just paying attention.
He's starting to be very involved. Like I'm not quite sure like how influential he is yet,
Yeah,
but he's starting to become like, see, before sometimes I wouldn't really notice he's on a pitch.
I would call him
Passenger.
an imposter before. Yeah, passenger. Yeah,
But that's not really the vibe, right?
not right now. No,
Nah.
no. Maybe he's coming alive in the cold like a true Scandinavian.
That's what was fucking him up, innit?
Yeah, that day it was probably too hot.
warm.
Yeah, the climate
Well,
weather.
yeah.
Just randomly before we move on from Arsenal, the back five kind of chooses itself. I'd probably say Tierney over Tavares in the long run. That front five with Aubameyang out yesterday, ESR out. What do you think is like their best front line? Because the back five, he seems to have sorted that out.
Martinelli.
Partey and Xhaka.
Yes. Or Sambi.
Okay. So Xhaka and Sambi interchangeable. And then the front four ahead of that.
How do we feel about Partey? Because I've noticed when I've
He
watched
said
Arsenal,
himself that he would rank his time at Arsenal as a 4.
Last week, too much jet off.
Yeah, but do you know what's mad? When I watch him, the vibe, like what people are saying, I don't feel it's that mad.
Okay. You think people are going a bit OTT?
Like people going like he
He said that himself.
Like shout out Henny. Man going like he's below par.
He is.
Is it, where are you on this?
No, he's not been below par. He's just been very average.
I've seen him give.
This is
away,
what
I've
I
seen
think.
him continuously give the ball away, unopposed.
But do you know what? Do you know what no one talks
that's
about?
scary.
Do you know what no one talks
Which is
about?
very
though?
scary.
He's the only fucking person that makes positive slaps in that section of the pitch
Yeah.
for Arsenal.
Did against United.
He gets the ball and he punches it through gaps, or he doesn't do like he's not trying to pass to the right back. He's gonna punch it down there. You get down there, son.
Get on there, yeah.
Not punch it into your feet and you piss about down there. Punching it to the winger, or I'm playing out of there. You fucking gain some yards.
I think it's been underwhelming on the whole, but there are
Yes.
glimpses like
But
that.
man,
which make
ignoring
me
some
think-
good things though.
He's meant
also.
to be Ghanaian. He's not Ghanaian, man.
Do you
No
want to
way.
check that again?
Michael,
Where we
Michael
going with this?
Essien would not be getting.
He doesn't approve.
Michael Essien would not be getting bullied the way.
But yeah, Partey's he's
again.
enjoyed parts of
That's
the
the
London
one
life.
thing I thought. All right, yeah, Arsenal signed Partey. I thought, yeah,
Steal.
gonna get a steal in the middle now, bro. He is.
He's had more
soft.
appearances
He
in
is
banqueting halls
soft.
and little parties on the social circuit than
He's
appearances
soft.
as it
He's
stands.
I don't know, man. I think people are being hard.
Soft,
Give it. Do you know what's mad? Everybody else gets time.
Yeah, Pepe.
Everyone else gets time.
But yeah, we move on. Brentford turned over Watford in the 6-pointer, which was great to see. Shout out Brentford. Shout out Mbumo.
Watford.
No Tony, no problem. Watford
Watford.
under the tutelage of Claudio Banter.
Did they think they was going for the league?
I don't know what was going on there. Ekong, Jess, your guy.
Trust Ekong.
Yeah,
Jesus
an absolute.
Jesus fucking
another
Christ,
another bomb scare from the lad.
He's at the centre half.
That's actually my friend. Oh,
Yeah.
I can't even bomb on him.
I don't want to bomb,
I can't
but
bomb
he's
him.
had a tough 3 weeks.
SB, you gonna share those happy balls?
He's had a tough 3 weeks. And before we wrap, Leicester are doing their boom bust cycle. James Maddison seems to have woken from a slumber.
Wait.
Yo.
I'm not going crazy.
See, James might look.
I
I'm not
like
gonna lie.
what I'm seeing.
I seen some stuff the
He's had
other
a good
day,
month, man. Good month.
and I was like, "Do I ring walks?" And I thought, you know
Wait
what?
a bit.
I'm gonna wait.
Yeah, because I'm not going there yet.
Because there has been stuff like Leicester dropped down into the Europa Conference League.
And Brendan Rodgers said he doesn't know what that is, but he
said,
probably
"What's
should
that?"
because you're going to be competing in it.
Yeah,
So
mate.
all that arrogance there, mate, you just dropped that. But yeah,
Chill out.
shout out Leicester, man, and West Ham, who are set to qualify for Champions League, supposedly drew with Burnley 0-0. Snorefest.
Do you know what I'm starting to see with West Ham? Do you know what they're kind of becoming, Jess?
Everton.
Fucking hell.
Wow, we're going to have to change the Everton Cup to the West Ham
Jesus
Cup.
Christ. I was gonna say they're becoming that team that you can't really like. You don't totally rely on them, but you know that in the big games they're coming.
Bro,
They're trying to change that.
They're coming.
all
They're
West
trying to
Ham
show.
care about since I've been born is Man U, Chelsea, and Tottenham.
Tottenham.
That's the only games they care about all season.
No, but it's starting to.
Transcend your zone.
Antonio, I've been watching since game week 8 and I haven't seen anything. So you've
Leave him
been-
alone, man. He scores for Jamaica.
Been transferred out.
Please do not ignore his goal for Jamaica.
Oh no! That's
Go for
that.
I didn't know
What
he
level
could
is
do
that?
that.
What level is that? Conference.
Yeah, but how you got to look at it?
Champions League.
You've just got to more look at it like this. can you put the ball in that part of the goal from there?
It doesn't really matter
Irrespective if
what
there's
level.
you know.
Jeremy Lynch style stuff there.
Fuck's sake.
But no, sick. Theodore Whitmore has been sacked from Jamaica as well, which
Has
is
he?
good.
Theodore, man.
So
Theo.
yeah,
Theo.
yeah, big up yourself.
Is he bad?
They call him like a bit of a terrorist as well. Like,
So who is he?
Big up Reading, man. They beat Chelsea in the WSL.
Good, man. I'll get tired of that girl, that woman at Chelsea.
Emma Hayes.
She's just
Emma
chatting
Hayes.
like
The
she's
goat.
she's the dads of everything.
She is though.
Yeah, I think Chelsea
In the end,
35
Bro,
shots.
coming on TV all the time, like, you
35
know, you gotta
shots.
do this and that, you know.
Yeah.
The squad's this and that.
She,
and
she's
Shut
earned
up.
the right, man.
Shut up.
See when she starts chewing her gum and she got on
Yes.
a puffer jacket.
Rated.
She moves like she's Sir Alex of the
She moves like this.
She
Watch
is.
her. Watch her.
Oh, apart from in the Champions League,
Right.
yeah,
Obviously, you know,
That's how she goes.
obviously,
she's in character.
we came out there. They had a go.
She's a bit of a geezer, yeah, a bit of a
She's actually
squeezer.
cute. I do like that about her though. She's a geezer.
But yeah, big up Reading, man. I think they had 4 shots, scored early. Chelsea had 35 shots.
Fucking hell.
So yeah,
Talking about 4 shots, yeah.
action.
Remember that game between Celtic and Barca where Barca had like 100% possession?
Yeah.
No. I think, yeah, I might be wrong. Alex Bates, check this out, yeah. I think Van Dijk was playing for Celtic.
Wanyama.
Most probably.
Possibly like Forrester.
Most-
Scott Brown was obviously there.
But I saw a picture of
He
Van
was-
Dijk picking up Messi off the ground, yeah, in Celtic kit. And I thought, hold on, was that the game?
Was it 1-0? I think
Four-star.
was it 2-0?
I don't
I
know.
feel like it was 2-0.
2-0.
I think Wanyama scored.
Can I just sorry to ask you guys?
Before we wrap.
You know that kid that everyone was gassing about?
Xavi Simmons.
Oh no, not him.
Brandon.
Funnily enough, he wants to go back, but yeah, fucking
Dembele?
no, that kid, what's his name?
Is it Conti calling stuff or is it?
Karamoko.
Oh, what happened to that? The little black kid.
Makoko.
Caramaloko, man. The little black kid.
Yeah.
So
He's like 13
yeah,
or something,
that's what the
just
Dembele-
having fun.
He's
Yeah.
another Dembele, yeah.
He's
I
old
don't
now.
know.
Is that 18?
He's like, no, he's probably like 16 now.
No, he's like 13 or some shit. No, you're thinking of the other one. There's a new one, Karamoko.
Oh,
I'm talking about the small little
Yeah, the
black
little
kid.
boy.
Yeah, for Celtic.
Where is he?
Celtic.
Yeah, what's he doing?
Nothing.
Chilling.
That's what I don't understand.
All right, cool.
I guess that brings us to the end of the weekend review. Thank you for watching. Make sure you go over to manscaped.com, use the code ACG20, get the Christmas presents wrapped up nice and early. You won't regret it.
And on the Spotify in your year wrap up,
Yeah, man. Don't be shy.
Don't be shy.
let us know, man. Post up as well. Get it on your social media. All of that. Let's go. Oh, sorry. Last thing. Tottenham Hotspur COVID outbreak. Nothing to really say.
Hate to see it.
It's shit.
Yeah. Just when you thought things were possibly turning a corner. Yeah. And that's life.
You turn 2 corners.
Yeah, and it's a dead end. But yeah, that brings us to the end of the weekend review. Thank you for watching. We'll catch you tomorrow for the Continental Corner.
Peace.